Of IGNOU Mumbai Regional Center and myself personally, I'm welcoming you all of you in this induction meeting. Director and program coordinator are here with us from IGNOU headquarters, Delhi, along with this regional directors and other officials of different region centers, representatives of various work centers. Faculties are also associated with this induction meeting. I am welcoming you all, especially the students who have joined this induction meeting. Today, I wish you all a bright and prosperous future. Experts will tell you about the specifications related to the program. I just want to say to our students to keep in touch with their work center. If you face any problem, contact to the regional center. You will get the contact details of your respective regional centers. Complete your assigned work well in time. And it is, I think it's more important, all our learners, you should to read your program guide thoroughly. This will help in completing your program. So best wishes to you all once again.
Thank you very much, sir. As again, we are welcoming all the students and other dignitaries. I now request Director SOCE, Professor Rekha Sharma Sen, ma'am, and the program coordinator as well for briefing the students and providing related information. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mishra, Regional Director of Regional Center, Mumbai. Thank you so much, sir. I begin by thanking the Director, Regional Services Division, Dr. Umesh Pandey, who has provided the school with tremendous and full support in enabling us to sort of implement this program of study through the specific regional centers and the work centers. I also thank Dr. S.K. Prasad, the Director of the National Center for Disability Studies, and Dr. Hemlata, Additional Director at NCDS, who have helped us in developing these very important certificate programs and who have helped us to collaborate with RCI towards their launch and recognition. I am grateful to our work centers who are recognized institutions in the area of disability. There are 5 institutions who have joined hands with us to launch and implement these programs. And we are very grateful for their support, because without them, it would not be possible for us to provide the hands-on training which is required for the area of disability. And we could not have launched these programs. So the successful launch of these programs is the result of the collaboration between IGNOU and Rehabilitation Council of India at a broad level. And within our own departments, it's the collaboration between the School of Continuing Education, the National Center for Disability Studies, and the respective regional centers, 5 of which are activated for this program, and the 5 work centers, which are the reputed organizations in the area of disability, recognized by the RCI, who are working in the field. And all of you learners who have joined us today. So this is, we can say the start of the formal beginning of your academic session. At IGNOU headquarters, we are a faculty of 5 in our department who are working on these programs. But the program coordinators for this program, if they could also show themselves on the camera, are along with me, Dr. Priyanka Suryavanshi, Dr. Hemlata Chand. They are the program coordinators for the VI program along with me. And we have Dr. Alok Upadhyay, who is also our disability expert. He's the program coordinator for the other 2 disability programs. And we have Dr. Pritika, also who's working towards supporting us to develop the course material for this program. So formally, this is a one-time event for the students. Now I'm saying this is today's meeting is the meeting which the headquarter usually steps into it to sort of orient and help the learners. But after this, your entire communication will largely be with your respective regional center and the work center to which you are associated. So today, our purpose in meeting with the learner is to broadly tell you the broad activities that you will need to do in the program. We will tell you a little bit about what is the course structure. We will tell you how the program will be implemented, who will teach you, so to say. We will tell you about the project work, how to do the project work, in brief, about assignments, about exams. But after this, you have to be in regular touch with your regional center and the work center. It's the work center that will be actually providing to you the full entire academic guidance. And as we go through the meeting today, all of these aspects will become clear to you. And even though I'm saying this is after this, you will be with the work center and the regional center. But yes, if there is any query, you can always write to us. But I'm fully sure that you will have no query. Between the regional center and work centers, everything will be quite clear to you. So without taking time, I also request the learners that first let us give you a brief presentation. We'll take about 20 to 25 minutes, and then we will take any questions that you may have or even that the work center may have. So the first thing for us to tell you is what is the detailed course structure of this program, of this certificate program. And to do this, I request Dr. Priyanka Suryavanshi, who is one of the program coordinators, to please describe in brief what is the various course components of this one-year certificate program. Over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you, ma'am. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the induction meeting for the Certificate in Early Childhood Special Education, Enabling Inclusion for Children with Visual Impairment. Congratulations on choosing the program that equips you with the skills and knowledge to make a meaningful difference in the lives of children with visual impairment. So coming to our course, basically we have 5 courses in this certificate program. So the major, we can say, aims and objectives for developing these programs are to develop a comprehensive understanding of disability and its type as per RPWD Act 2016, to develop a comprehensive understanding of the fundamental concepts and principles of early childhood development. And the third one is to develop an understanding about developmental milestones and developmental delay during early childhood years.
Priyanka, the slide is not moving, at least for me.
Okay, ma'am, we are just seeing to it.
Yeah, now it is moving.
Okay. So then other objective is to develop an understanding about disability and an attitude of empathy and sensitivity towards persons with disability. To be aware of the importance of prevention and early detection of visual impairment, and to be able to screen children for disabilities and provide referral. To develop the conviction that a child with visual impairment can learn and benefit from early intervention and education. Coming to the major, as we said, objectives: to learn the strategies, methods, and skills of providing early intervention and early childhood education to children so as to foster children's all-round development that we call as holistic development, including physical, motor, cognitive, language, socio-emotional, and personal care abilities. To develop the skills of creating network and partnership with the families of children with visual impairment and professionals working for them. To know the various educational options and to facilitate the children with visual impairment for so that they can be included in the home, school, and community. To adapt the physical, social, and teaching learning environment so as to provide the required support to the children to develop their potential, acquire concepts, and develop abilities. Now, coming to the major things that you are supposed to know about the course, it is in the ODL mode. We don't have any bar for age, and the total credits for the certificate course is 40, as we know, as per NEP 2020. Now, the certificate courses have to be of 40 credit. So the course is designed as per NEP 2020, and the certificate course of 1 year is of 40 credits. Examination mode would be annual, and the admission cycle is in July and January. The medium of instruction is in English, but in your examinations, we are going with 2 languages, English and Hindi. You can give your exams or assignment bilingually, but the instructional material will be in English, and maybe in future we'll be converting it into local languages. Duration is minimum of 1 year, and maximum you can take 2 years, 3 years. Coming to the structure of the program. So as we said, it is of 40 credits, and we have 5 major courses in the program. 3 are theory courses. The first one is Introduction to Disability. The second one is Foundation of Early Childhood Development in Education. The third one is Early Intervention and Early Childhood Education for Children with Visual Impairment. All the 3 theory courses are of 8 credits respectively. And then we have 2 project, we can say practical based courses. The first one is Project Work 1, Individualized Family Support Plan, and the second one is Project Work 2, that is Individualized Education Plan and Group Teaching. The both practical courses are also of 8 credits, so counting for 40 credit and 5 courses that you have to study in this program. Now coming to the first course, that is Introduction to Disability. So basically our learners will learn about the 21 disabilities recognized under the Rights of Persons with Disability RBWD Act 2016, enabling them to develop a holistic perspective on disability. The learners with foundational knowledge of the cause, prevention, management related to various disabilities, fostering an inclusive approach to support individuals with disability across educational, social, healthcare settings. So basically all the 21 disabilities, their basic, definition, causes, prevention and management will be studying in this course. Now coming to the second course, which is Foundations of Early Childhood Development in Education. So the learning objective for this course is to provide learners a comprehensive understanding of the fundamental concepts and principles that are related to early childhood development and disabilities. It will also equip our learners with the knowledge and skills necessary to support the development and inclusion of children with disabilities, particularly those with visual impairment in early childhood settings. Coming to the third course, which is Enabling Inclusion in Early Childhood for Children with Visual Impairment. So in this course, our learners will be, equipped with a comprehensive understanding of visual impairment, including its nature, early identification, and assessment, while providing practical knowledge on developing individualized education programs and the development of children with visual impairment across sensory, cognitive, physical, and motor domains. So basically, children with visual impairment, so visual impairment in particular will be dealing in this course, and you'll be learning about it. To enable learners to implement strategies for training and supporting children with VI impairment through the development of specialized skills, for example, Braille reading, orientation and mobility, daily living skills, as well as promoting social language and concept development, ensuring an inclusive and enriching environment for these children. So these are the 3 theory courses that you will be studying in the program. Now coming to the practical based courses. So the fourth course is Project Manual, and under this the learner is required to work with children between 1 to 3 years of age and prepare and implement an individualized family support plan. Learners could also work with a child below 1 year if they're feeling comfortable with it. We'll be discussing in detail after in the presentation, and would be telling you that how these practical courses, you can do these practical exercises under the supervision and guidance of work centers, and Dr. Alok sir would be telling you in detail about it. So that was about course 4. Now coming to course 5, that is also practical based course. In this project work, the learners required to work with children between 3 to 6 years of age, and they have to prepare and implement an individualized education plan and group teaching. Learners could also work with a child below than 1 year if you're comfortable with it. This project manual comprises 10 practical exercises. Each of these has been described in detail, that you will be getting your practical, project manuals in which in detail how you have to conduct these practicals that would be given, and you can follow that and conduct under the supervision of, the work centers that will be allotted to you. So that was a brief about all the 5 courses. Now I'm handing over it to Dr. Hemlata Chand, who would be telling you about the implementation part of the program. And as we know that the print material may take a further time, you already have links that ma'am would be explaining you. And on eGyan course, you have the soft copy of the material till you're not getting the hard print of it. So over to Dr. Hemlata.
A very good afternoon to all learners and other the regional center and the learner support center or the work center people who are available, who are there in this particular meet. So,
Lata, can you come closer to the mic? We can't hear you very well.
am I audible now?
Yes, much better.
A very good afternoon to all. So, since Dr. Suryavanshi ma'am has informed you about the structure of the program and what are the theory courses and what are the practical courses, and as ma'am has said at the end of her presentation that right now the study material is in the e format, and it may take a little bit of time to get into the print format. So I'm sharing a link with you people over there. So you can get access to the course number 2 and 3 of this particular program for now, and shortly within a span of a week or 2 we'll be uploading course number 1, and by the end of January the practical manuals will also be uploaded in the respective website. So I'm sharing that how you are supposed to get access to the particular print material, the e-copy of the courses. I'm not able to.
Hemlata, can you post this link in the chat so that people can copy the link?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can show, and if you can click and show how to navigate and reach the course 2 and 3. Yeah.
Okay. For that, learners, you have to type eGyan Kosh IGNOU.
So you can actually, if you stop sharing this and share the Google this thing, you can actually show that thing to them.
Okay, it is not visible. Fine, ma'am.
No. I'm saying that you stop. Now, if you share your screen on the Google, you can actually type eGyan Kosh and go the step by step and show it.
Okay.
Yeah, try and do that. Take a minute. No problem.
Okay. Actually, the network is very bad.
Try for a minute. If not possible, then it's okay.
Hope my screen is visible now.
Yes.
Okay. So, learners, you just have to type, eGyan Kosh IGNOU.
We are seeing the page where already you have reached the stage.
The other one is not visible or what?
Can you go to the beginning? When you begin typing eGyan Kosh, go there.
Just a second, I think. Okay.
So just till Hemlata is finding out, what we mean is that the print material is in the stage of being printed. It may take 15 to 20 days for the print copy to reach you. Many of you may have opted for a print copy. Some of you may have opted for a soft copy. If you opted for a soft copy, you have to study from the soft material only. If you opted for a hard copy, you will get a hard copy. But till such time as you get a hard copy, we are sharing with you how to access the soft copy.
मुझे note mail कर दे.
Just a second.
Are you able to get it, Hemlata?
Ma'am, actually, it is the page is not being shared due to the technical issue over there. No? Just a second. Is it visible now?
Not yet. Yeah, now it is becoming visible.
Sorry. Systems. So you have to type eGyan Kosh IGNOU in the search box. You'll reach to this particular website. Over there, you'll have to click on eGyan Kosh Home, and this IGNOU self-learning material will be the next step where you are supposed to click. In here, you'll be finding the different schools name, and ours is the School of Continuing Education. And in this, you'll have to get to the levels. And this is a certificate program, so you'll have to click on the certificate programs. Then at the current icon you'll have to click, and you'll see the 3 certificate programs which we have launched recently. So in this, ours is the certificate in early childhood special education, visual empowerment. So you can see the course number 2 and 3. They are already uploaded there, and program guide is also there. So when you click upon the courses, you'll see all the 5 blocks about which Dr. Suryavanshi has informed you that there are 5 blocks and 25 units in the course 2. Fine. So in this, when you click upon the blocks, you'll find all the units which are we have put under the respective blocks. So you can simply click on any of the unit and click upon the view and open, and you'll find the unit over there. You can simply download the unit and save it in your system, and you can study from there for now. Okay, later on we'll be uploading you'll be getting the print materials soon. So apart from that, the assignments will also be uploaded soon, and for that you'll simply have to click upon the assignment.
Hemlata, your screen is not visible.
Again,
it was never visible. Your desktop is visible, your D drive or downloads. So doesn't matter, no problem. The
I'll
students
share the link, ma'am. Directly I'll share the link.
somebody has posted a link.
Yeah,
so
I'm also posting the link on the chat box, and
Yeah.
apart from that, we'll also share the link with all the participants.
Yeah, that's okay. So you move further. You
Okay.
tell us the further details. Mr. Kalu Charan Nayak, we will take all the questions later. If there is something urgent, you want to intervene right now, you write it in the chat box. Otherwise, we'll take all the questions together later.
Okay. Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Not yet. Somebody is saying that the attendance link is not working.
I'll just send the link again. Why is it visible now? The PPT part?
Yeah, PPT is visible,
Okay.
but the students are saying that your attendance form is not working.
Yeah, ma'am, I'll just send it again.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. We have enough time.
Yeah. So regarding the academic counseling part, since as the student needs to know that it is a special program which is recognized by the Rehabilitation Council of India. So if we talk about the general functioning of IGNOU, usually the learner support centers take the counseling classes, but in this particular case, we have a MOU signed with the Rehabilitation Council of India and the RCI recognized institutions, to which we also call as work centers. They will be taking the counseling sessions for all the learners of this particular program. And in counseling session, they might be conducted through face-to-face mode or via various online platforms like Google Meet, Zoom, or YouTube, etc. And the academic counselor, who are assigned by the respective work centers, they will perform various roles such as facilitating the learners about the subject matter content and assessing the assignment and providing motivation and encouragement to the learners for completion of the work. And as far as the number of counseling session is concerned, these are the respective, for our 8 credit course, we'll be conducting around 12 counseling sessions. That will be of 2 hours each. So like in all the 5 courses, we'll be conducting 12 counseling session each for of 2 hours for all the programs, and it is mandatory for all the learners to at least attend at least 90% of the counseling sessions. And the record of their attendance will be maintained by the work centers, and they will be communicated to the attendance record will further be sent to the regional centers.
Hemlata, just one correction for the practical. The duration of each counseling session is 4 hours.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between
Okay.
practical and theory. You can just show that slide again once.
Yeah.
Once again, you can show. Yeah.
Yes. Now, coming to the examination part, for all the theory courses, that is BCD 101, 102, and 103, all the learners have to give assignment first before appearing to the term and examination, and the weightage of the assignment is 30%, and the weightage for the term and examination is 70%. For example, the program was launched in the July 24 session. So if you want to give, exam in the June 2025, then prior to that, you'll have to submit the assignment for that respective course. And as I said, that assignment assignment will be uploaded shortly. So you'll have to complete your assignment and send it to us, so that we'll and you need to get passed in the assignment first, so that you'll be able to appear for the examination, which will be scheduled in June. And regarding the examination, we also would like to clarify that the work centers will not be conducting the examination. For examination, you'll be getting, the center will be allotted by the university itself, and you may have to go, to some different places than yours for appearing in the exam, depending upon the availability of the examination centers in your area. And then for assignment part, as I've said, that you'll have to submit the assignment of each the theory course. We'll be uploading assignment for all 3 theory courses, and you'll have to submit 3 assignments in total before appearing in any of the exam. For each course before appearing for the examination. And I also would like to clarify one thing, that it is not necessary that if you have, let's suppose you have completed course number 2 first before completed course number 1, then you can appear for the examination in course number 2 only. There's no particular sequence for that you need to appear for the examination. But for any examination, since it is a certificate program that is of 1 year, minimum duration is of 1 year, so you cannot appear in the examination before completion of the 1 year of the program. So since we launched the program in July 24, then you can apply for the examination in June 25. The minimum, the gap has to be of 1 year. Apart from that, you'll have to complete the program in 3 years. So as per your pace of learning, or whatever is, the way, whatever sequence you prefer to complete your examination or appear for the examination, you can choose that. Now, I request Dr. Alok sir to please explain the learners about the project part.
So very good afternoon, one and all present here in this meeting. So this is one of the important aspect of this program. So it is known as a project file. So in this certificate program, 2 projects are there. One is BCDP 101 and second is BCDP 102. So project file carries 100% weightage. The one important thing. Second, in total, you have to submit 2 project files, one for each course. That is BCDP 101 and BCDP 102. The evaluation of the project file will be done at IGNOU headquarters by a panel of experts, and they will enter the marks in Annexure 1A of each project file. So 3 important thing is that 2 projects file you have to submit, and the second important thing is that is it is checked by the expert that will be there in the IGNOU headquarters. Next one. So the passing in each component is essential. So each component, theory, practical, assignment, all components that learner has to pass. Otherwise, it will not be completed the program. Next is successful completion of all the 5 courses is essential for obtaining the certificate. Try and attend all the teleconferencing sessions. You will find them useful. So this is the another thing. Next is the one of the next slide. That's the most favorite slide of you and mine. That is thank you slide. So myself, Dr. Alok Upadhyay, Associate Professor in Disability in this Child Development Discipline in IGNOU. If you have any question related to your concern related to disability or this program, you can ask to us. No issue.
The 1 or 2 points I would just like to add about the project work. That the project work will be, the entire support and guidance for doing the project work will be provided to the learners by the work center. So the learner has to actually project work 1, which is the individualized family support plan, requires you to work with a child below 3 years of age for about a duration of 2 to 2.5 months. So you as a learner have to actually tie up and be in close coordination with your work center, because the work center is the organization who will be able to put you in touch with the little children with whom you have to do the project work. They are the people who are working in the field of disability. They are running either special schools or early intervention centers. So you have to contact the work center For all details, the counseling will be provided for them, and when you feel that you are ready for the project work, you have to be in touch with them, and they will assign you the child with whom you will do the project work 1, which is IFSP, and also the children and the group of children with whom you will do project work 2. So project work 2 has 2 components. One, you will be working with a child in the 3 to 6 age group individually for some time. And another part is that you will be working with the child in the 3 to 6 age group in a group. So 3 to 4 children in a group. So you can understand the importance of the work center. They may be running such early intervention centers. They are, and they would be assigning you the children. So you have to be very sure when you want to do the project work, depending upon how you want to pace your study. And some of you may be nearer the work centers, some of you may be at some distance. So what I would like to emphasize is that you cannot get the certificate without completing the project work, and the originality and the quality of your project work has to be certified by the work center. So even though the work center may not be giving you marks, but they will be signing on a certificate which will say that original and bona fide work has been done by the student. Unless they certify this, at IGNOU headquarters, the file will not be checked. So I just want to, sort of make it clear to the learners about the importance of taking the practical and project work very seriously, because we are working with young children and we are working with children with disabilities. So this really has to be very carefully worked out by you. If in some case you are very far from the work center and you cannot come to be there regularly for 2 months of project work 1 and another 2 months of project work 2, and you want to suggest some other organization, then also you have to get the approval of your work center. Without the work center's approval, you cannot start working in any organization. Ideal is work in that work center. If for some reason it is very far, you suggest, and if and only if the work center is convinced that that organization is doing quality work, then they allow you to work there. Otherwise, you have to sort of make the effort and arrangements to be near the work center. So as you know, you can take up to 3 years, so you can pace your learning. But remember that the longer you take, the motivation keeps dropping down. So definitely do not take more than a year to complete your course, and be in touch with the work centers. Read the study material. The work center will provide you counseling. I want to explain what is counseling. Counseling is not like, teaching in a conventional system. It's not like they will go page by page. They will expect that the student will read and come. So the work centers will draw up a counseling schedule. They will draw up a schedule. They will probably ask you all, what are the timings which suit you? Would you prefer Saturdays, Sundays, or working days, evenings, or whatever? And what are their own preferences also? Each work center will have their own schedule, but it is not like they will be teaching you word by word, para by para from the course material. It is not possible to complete it like that. And the course material is also very self-explanatory. So the way to attend the counseling session is, the work center will tell you that on this day, the counseling will take place for this block, two or three blocks together also. So you read those and then come to the counseling session so that you can attend and ask your doubts. Now, the counseling session can be done face-to-face if all the learners are together. And since the total enrollment is less than 200, then we also permit online counseling session. So really, it is up to the work centers. If your learners group is around and you can arrange for physical classes, it's all right. You can also do part physical and part online, or all online also. But project work, which means practical, actually working with children, that cannot be done online. For that, you have to come to the center, because you will be interacting with the children. You'll be doing some activity, you'll be writing a report, there will be a lesson plan, there'll be an activity plan, there will be an assessment. So all of that, you have to come to the center to do this thing. As Dr. Hemlata told you, you can apply for examination in June. You can apply for 1, you can apply for 2, you can apply for 3 theory courses, depending upon how ready you are. In March, the exam form comes out, which you have to fill. Without filling that up, you cannot apply for the exam. You pay the fees. It's a small fees, 200 or 300 rupees. And similarly, before you submit the project work, you have to, in that form, you have to also apply for project work and say that, yes, you are going to submit your project work now. Once again, there is a fees for submitting the project work. So I think at this point, we should stop and we should ask the students for any queries that you have, or even if the work centers would like to ask any this thing, we could just take the questions now, because I think we have said what we wanted to, but you may still have queries. Yeah, I think I am opening up the queue, but I have. Oh, so you have paid fees for 2 programs?
Yes, yes.
Which you want to do both?
No, that's what I'm asking. Now I clicked on request for cancellation. So if I attend the classes and by the time I reach examination, if they cancel my program, then it's going to be,
No, firstly, Dr. Hemlata, kindly take a note. Firstly, so we have to only clarify whether you can enroll in 2 certificate programs together. So I'm not sure. We will have to check our records whether you have actually paid fees for both the programs. Can you be enrolled in both the programs? And you actually want to do, or you don't want to do both?
I can continue both the course.
No, but we have to find out.
Rekha, can I interrupt?
Yeah, Hemlata, please.
Yeah, because this is RCI approved program, and there are practical aspects that are involved in both the programs. So it is not possible to enroll for both the CESE program. So he will have to choose one only.
Yes, I agree with you, Dr. Hemlata. But I think we have to, Dr. Hemlata Chand, we have to find out from Dr. Rupam. If we have taken his fees for both programs, then we probably have to refund it. Which one would you like to be refunded, Mr. Ritesh?
For this IVI.
VI, you don't want to attend?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Dr. Hemlata Chand, hope you are taking note.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so we should be able to, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you personally on your email. Which regional center are you with?
Trivandrum.
Trivandrum. Okay, fine.
So my mail ID, should I provide here, or like I already communicated to multiple SSC, all those?
Yeah, but have you got any reply?
No reply so far.
Yeah, so we'll take it up. Yes, you can tell your mail ID and Dr. Hemlata Chand will take note of it.
Can I type it here?
Yes, type it in the chat box. Mr. Kalucharan, do you want to ask? Otherwise, we ask Soumya Varghese.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. I have a question.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have also put my regional center as Trivandrum, but I'm in Haryana. So, since there is a work center allocation, also you mentioned, will it be convenient for me to do it through something allocated near to my area since I'm in Haryana? And how that will work, like whether I should go for again RCI Institute for doing the project, or any kind of NGOs who are working in the rehabilitation or in the area of disability, will that be sufficient enough?
No. Number one thing is that why did you enroll for Trivandrum then if you are in Haryana? Because we had a regional center, Karnal.
Ma'am, I'm from Kerala. I'm working in Haryana. So I am not familiar with all the places which are there. I applied for Delhi. I looked for Delhi. I couldn't click on that.
So I got your point. Now, the point is that you can do your practical work only in these work centers, which are 5 in number. So in Haryana, it happens to be in Sonipat. The work center is in Sonipat. It's called Renu Vidya Mandir. In Kerala, it is the Kerala Federation of the Blind who will be supporting you. Right, so it is not.
Sonipat is close to me, so can I work there in Sonipat?
So is it not better that you then apply for a transfer of your regional center from Trivandrum to Haryana? Karnal.
Okay, so yeah,
What
I
is
can do
this?
that, ma'am. How do you, how will I do that?
So
The
you have to
trans-
write to your regional center, and I think our RC Mumbai sir, Dr. Rahul Mishra would be able to advise, sir. How can she write for changing her center from Trivandrum to Haryana?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, Sasanji, please guide.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Ma'am, the student ko will advise to write one email to rc@trivandrum@ignou.ac.in requesting for change of regional center from Trivandrum to Karnal, and also attach your IGNOU ID card copy to RC Trivandrum. Then they will do the needful in this matter.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I have to write to RC Trivandrum.
RC
Okay.
Trivandrum@ignou.ac.in.
But then,
Okay.
madam, please remember that you cannot keep shifting and changing. Once you shift,
No,
you
no,
take a
no.
very clear opinion that you want to shift. All activities you will have to do with Haryana only then, because you can't keep
Okay.
going to and fro.
Okay, okay, got it, ma'am.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. Miss Hina Sheikh?
हाँ मैम।
Yeah.
मैम एक्चुअली मुझे पूछना था, मेरा ना नाम का इशू हुआ मैम, ऑनलाइन जो फॉर्म फिल कर रही थी ना मैम,
हाँ.
तो उसमें मोबाइल से एक्चुअली मैंने फिल किया था, तो उसमें नाम का ना मिस्टेक हो गया है मैम। मेरा नाम हिना है और जो उसमें नाम गया है ना वो हिनायना करके चला गया है। तो मैंने ना 2 बार मेल भी किया था इग्नू पे, बट मुझे कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं है। तो मैं जान सकती हूँ उसको करेक्ट कैसे कर सकती हूँ?
May I request RC Mumbai to, yeah.
यस मैम, थैंक यू। आपका रीजनल सेंटर क्या है?
नैब मुंबई।
ठीक है। और आपका 10th मार्कशीट में क्या नाम है?
हिना शेख,
करेक्ट
HINA।
नाम है, जो नाम आपको
हाँ।
चाहिए वही है,
हाँ।
वही है ना? ठीक है, तो
हाँ।
आप एक काम करिए, एक हार्ड कॉपी एप्लीकेशन रीजनल सेंटर मुंबई को भेजिए या जमा कर दीजिए, उसके साथ अपना इग्नू आईडी कार्ड का जेरोक्स और 10th क्लास की मार्कशीट का जेरोक्स वो लगा के
ओके।
प्लस
ओके।
500 रुपीज का डिमांड ड्राफ्ट वो आपको रीजनल
ओके।
सेंटर मुंबई में सबमिट करना पड़ेगा।
ओके।
वो नेम करेक्शन हो जाएगा आपका।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Shivam is asking on the chat ki you want a scribe. Now, why do you want a scribe, Shivam?
Actually, he is a man visually challenged, so he is asking about the scribe for the writing theory examination.
Yes, yes. Well, this scribe के लिए student whoever wants to write want a scribe, once they fill the examination form, after that June 25 के लिए generally May month में hall ticket will be issued by SED. So once the hall ticket is issued, you have to approach the concerned regional center where you are going to write the exams. Suppose you are writing exam under regional center Mumbai में, you have to approach RC Mumbai. Once your hall ticket is issued, along with your disability certificate, which should be more than 40%, your scribe details and an application, then a scribe letter will be issued to you. So once the hall ticket is issued, regional center should be contacted.
So, madam, I will ask you because since
Okay,
the
okay.
learner is from Mumbai, you please help him, and you are from Mumbai itself, and so RC Mumbai will help you to get the scribe at the right time. Remember, it's the month of March if the student is willing to give the examination at that time.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, Abdullah KP, please. Yeah, sir, please
But
ask.
one thing, ma'am.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
But the question is actually any criteria for the scribe below the 12th or anything?
Ma'am, actually, as per this ministry guidelines, there is criteria for scribe. That means it should be below. In your case, I think it should be 12th, not more than that.
Okay.
Yes, Abdullah, you ask.
Yes, yes. Similar question that I am also a blind person.
Yeah,
How can I get the scribe system? Already shared the
yeah,
query.
you got the answer. Fine, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think now no more raised hands, ma'am.
Kalu, Ritesh has again raised his hand. Okay. So, Ritesh, please ask.
Ma'am, I'll type my mail ID here. Please make a note.
Yeah, we have seen g.ritesh@yahoo.com. Hemlata Chan, Dr. Hemlata Chan, kindly take note of this.
I've recorded, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So is there anything which the work centers would like to ask us, Manjeet ji? Or
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
The very small question is that some students, they have complained to us that their email IDs which they are provided earlier have somehow been blocked or not working. So is there any possibility so that they could change their email IDs?
RC Mumbai, kindly respond. I
Yes,
don't know.
yes, ma'am. Sir, for any kind of change in registration details, whether it is address, email ID, phone number, name correction, or any kind of change student wants to do, he or she should write to the concerned regional center. They will guide. Anyhow, email ID change के लिए simply generally suppose RC Mumbai में we are even student is sending email along with ID card proof का, we are accepting. Some RCs में they may ask hard copy application. So that is how regional center should be approached, sir.
Because they are not able to, I mean, get their even ID cards since their email ID have been blocked. So I think they need first to make a request for change of IDs.
Anyhow, for ID card के लिए तो I will just type one link. There is no need for email ID in this link में. This is SRD का link में. This particular link में students have to register. Maybe OTP आने में problem हो रहा होगा. Again, for that RC will help. They will reset the password.
Okay. Madam, I just want to know one or two things more. That as regards to the counseling sessions. Now, I think after this Google Meet, I think we all should, you have given us the permission to start off with that platform you have given to us. So now I'm not able to hear you, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm saying absolutely you are right. It is all the ball is now in your court. If you want to organize the first meeting with the learners and want to call it induction, it is all right with us. If you want to call it a counseling session, that is also all right with us. No problem. You have to now actually start, make your schedule in how you will teach. You have to identify your faculty who will teach, etc. and all of that. And communicate your schedule to the learners via their email. If you want, you can create WhatsApp group. It's totally up to you. How learner friendly you want to become is totally your choice. And so, but the learners are now in your hands. We still have something to do in terms of uploading the assignment and uploading 1 or 2 courses which are left. We will keep you in the loop and keep informing you that this has been done, this has been done. But basically now you have to, sort of take on the learners. Anywhere you feel that as a work center, you need to interact with us at faculty, we can do so. There is no problem at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the last is whether the counseling sessions can be in bits and pieces or they need to be in a row.
No, what do you mean, sir, by bits and in a row? And what I mean, what is in your mind? If you can just be more clear.
Can we have in installments?
Yeah, it is in installments of 2 hours each every day. Or do you want even further installments?
No, so that we can call them for a week continuously. And then make a gap and again call them.
Yes, it's up to you.
Is it as per our convenience and keeping in mind their convenience also?
Yes, absolutely.
That decision can we take collectively?
Yes.
Okay.
See, this is the advantage of this particular program. Since the learners are already known to you, whom you have inducted, then you all can work out the counseling schedule according to your own pace and work. Remember to take the attendance, sir, in all the counseling. You will need to provide all these details to the regional center. You will be the ones who will be collecting the assignment, checking the assignment, and giving the grades to the regional center. Term end examination will be conducted by IGNOU centrally. That the students will not be sitting at the work center and writing the exam, because your work center is not recognized as an exam center. So nothing to do with the examination. When the examination is held, IGNOU will collect the copies and get them evaluated. Right? Now the project work files, unless you will specify and certify with your seal and stamp that the student's work is original, the IGNOU headquarter people will not correct those files. So your role is central. We had actually wanted work center also to give marks, but our competent authority said that it is a difficult for the student to get marks from two places. So we had to reduce it to only one place. That is why it is only headquarter. But I want to emphasize that the stamp of the regional center, of the work center, is the main source by which we will understand that the work is of quality. So you have complete, what I should say, you have a complete access to the student with respect to the practical work. Don't think that if you are not giving marks, you are not important, because marks is just the final thing. But you are taking through the student, you'll be writing a 200 to 250 word report about the student. So all of that is important. Don't think you're not giving marks. So practical work is not important from the point of view of the work center. I want to make this point very clear. You're as important as us in evaluation. Only thing is you are not giving the marks.
Okay, ma'am. Right. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. My request to Regional Director Mumbai, Dr. Mishra, sir, that I think not everybody is present. So if you could upload this induction meeting link at your website and share us the link, we will write to the other work centers and students that in case they want to hear this induction meeting, they can hear it by going to the Regional Center Mumbai homepage. So if you could upload this on your own homepage or give us a link, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We have recorded this session.
Yes,
and
sir.
We will upload this whole session in our YouTube channel also.
Yes, sir. Yes. So if you could, sir, tell us the link, share with us the link, then we'll send that.
Sure.
Yeah.
We will share. We will share it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
And one more thing, ma'am. This PPT, if possible, we can share this PPT with our study centers, so it will be helpful for them also.
No problem, sir.
Also.
We'll send. Please send all the PPTs, Dr. Priyanka, to the 5 work centers and to the 5 RCs also. Dr. Priyanka?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else has any question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, in the future, will I be able to apply for other RCA courses?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And should I fill my attendance today because it is not confirmed whether I can continue with 2 certificate courses?
No. I don't think, Dr. Mishra, do you know whether at IGNOU we can do 2 certificate programs? I cannot recall the information.
Ma'am, actually, there is one notification at our website itself. Student may approach. I think 2 certificate are generally okay, but after this NEP, they have revised the notification. So student may have to check under SRD division. Mein. There is a notification on simultaneous and that thing, degree pursuance ke liye.
So Dr. Hemlata Chand, you please take note, and also Dr. Hemlata from NCDS has advised us that whether we can do 2 RCI recognized programs together. So we have to very seriously take that fact also into account. Madam has pointed out. So Ritesh, don't sign today. No problem if you are not there is no attendance on this, and we will get back to you. Even if from IGNOU you can do, if RCI does not permit, then you cannot do, because we can. Everything has to be done as per RCI, as Madam Hemlata herself pointed out.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Dr. Hemlata from NCDS, are you still there on call? I think Madam has left. I just wanted to invite her to say a few words, but I think she has left. So, if there are no queries, should we wind up?
Ma'am, I have one query.
Yeah, okay. So first Sonali and then Soumya.
हाँ, यस मैम, गुड आफ्टरनून। मैम, मुझे पूछना था कि जैसे कि हम ये कोर्स कंप्लीट करने के बाद, पासिंग सर्टिफिकेट मिलने के बाद हमें वो आरसीआई रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर मिल जाएगा, करेक्ट?
यस।
ओके मैम, फिर जैसे कि वो रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर मिलने के बाद हमें जो पॉइंट्स कलेक्ट करने हैं, जैसे कि सीआरई प्रोग्राम अटेंड करके, तो वो हमें वैसे कंटिन्यू पॉइंट्स कितने हमें कलेक्ट करने हैं, वो पूछना था।
So Sonali, I'm also not very well versed on this. And Dr. Hemlata from NCDS, I think is not anymore in the call. So we will, your question is that how many CRE points you have to collect as per RCA?
Yes, yes.
Is that your query?
Yes, yes,
Maybe
ma'am. Yes,
Manjeet
ma'am.
ji
After
of,
completion of this course.
yeah, Manjeet ji from,
Ma'am, normally what happens is that nowadays we have to collect accumulate 100 points, theory points
100 points,
by
correct.
100 points by way of attending workshops, seminars which are already approved by RCI. Similarly, at all RCI centers, we are conducting CRE programs regularly. The point is that if I give my own example, I did my B.Ed in HI, B.Ed in mental retardation, B.Ed in visual impairment. So by way of doing these courses, I was able to, upgrade my points and get the CRE re-registration. After every 5 years, we have to get these, we have to upload these points and get our re-registration for the next 5 years. So I think
Correct.
after doing this course, 1 year course, we'll get 100 points, and I'll again check it. I'll again check it from RCI and confirm in the group also. But as far as my mind says, we don't need to do CRE points, collect CRE points. 1 year certificate is sufficient for applying for registration after every 5 years.
thank you, sir. And we will also, Dr. Hemlata Chand, please take note of these. We will have to ask NCDS and Dr. S.K. Prasad. Hope you're noting everything down. So we'll also ask. Yeah, yeah. Soumya, please ask.
Yeah, ma'am, is it like since there is an issue with doing 2 certificate courses simultaneously, my question is it okay if we are doing a certificate courses and a PG diploma course? Or is there any restriction for even doing that?
No, that I think is allowed. Dr. Mishra or RC Mumbai may tell us. I think we can do that. The question which Hemlata Madam of NCDS raised was that does RCI permit you to do 2 RCI recognized courses? So this is a separate thing. One thing is whether you can do an RCI recognized diploma certificate such as this one and also enroll in some other program of IGNOU. That I think you can.
But no, ma'am, there is a PG diploma in rehabilitation psychology also
No, then
recognized
that's
by
also then that's also an RCI program, na? If that's what
Yes.
you have in mind, yeah.
Oh,
So
that would be.
that is also an RCI program. So let us be clear. We will find that out. What Hemlata Madam of NCDS has said, you cannot enroll in 2 RCI programs at the same time. So we will also find that out at our end.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Okay.
So if you are enrolled in rehab psychology, then you will have to unenroll from here, Soumya.
Yeah, I have applied and I have taken admission also. I never knew about this.
No, so so we will find that out and let you know soon.
Yeah, I'll also drop an email regarding this. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I think there are no more questions now. Ma'am from NAB, do you have any questions?
Actually, this Kalu Charan, it didn't receive the identity card. I
No, so
correspondence
just
with
now RC Mumbai has told us now how to get the
That's link. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So I think he has told us, and RC Mumbai has the largest number of enrollment, and I'm sure they'll be only very happy to kindly be, madam, in close coordination with RC Mumbai. That will help the students also, because some of your students may be visually impaired themselves and they will need your help more, I think. Yeah. So, Dr. Rahul Mishra, sir, I think we are done for the meeting. And on my behalf, I want to thank Dr. Pandey for facilitating this meeting, for you for taking on the responsibility of conducting this meeting, and to our work centers from Sundarnagar and Mumbai who have joined and have facilitated with the students. And your motivating words, Manjeet ji and ma'am, are a big source of strength for us, because we are not in touch with the field so much. And so when you tell us that these programs are useful in the field, it's a big motivation for us to continue making the print material. And to the learners, we would just say that the first batch of students is always a very important batch. It's the batch which gives us motivation. You may also have faced some difficulties because all of us are doing this for the first time. So kindly bear with us, but all I can say is that everyone is very well intentioned and we are all very keen to help you to pass and complete the work. Just be sincere in your work. IGNOU, getting into an IGNOU course is easy, but getting out is difficult in the sense that you have to study. Nothing will happen without study. If you sit for the exam without studying, you won't be able to pass. So my request to the learners is that please study. And in the meantime, there is one hand. Should we take that from Varun Gase? As I've applied for. No. So PGDE, CFE and CESEIVI is okay. PGDE, CFE is not a RCI recognized program. So it's all right to apply for PGDE, CFE and CESEIVI. But you have to see that will you be able to do both. They both require a lot of study. I have told you, do not come for the exam. Do not think that you will write anything and you will pass. No, it will not happen. Students may not like to hear this, but I want to say this very clearly. Please study and only then go and take the exam. In any case, it doesn't look nice to get 40 out of 100 on your mark list. For you to get any employment anywhere, your marks should not be anywhere less than 80 out of 100. And to get that, you have to study. Same for project work. Work which is not of quality will not be able to pass. That I am clearly telling you, so start studying from today. Use the soft copy to start studying. So you really have to plan your time. Right? If you want any other specialized advice for PGDCFE, you write to Dr. Pritika Badgujar. Pritika, you can write your email over here. And for CESEIVI, if you have any problem, you are where are you located? You contact that work center. If that work center is not able to help you, which they will actually be, then you can write to us. Is that clear? Pritika, you can write your email here. Yeah, Pritika has written. So for anything related to PGDE, CFE, you write to her.
Hello. I just called up RCI and spoke to Sandeep Tambe, Deputy Director, who is doing courses.
Yes, sir.
He said we don't have any such, guidelines, our own guidelines regarding continuing 2 courses at the same time. We also recommend only follow the UGC guidelines. That's all, he said.
So where does that leave us, sir? So we will, I think, find this out for sure.
Yeah.
And we will write to all the learners and work centers. We'll write a common mail to the work centers, and the work centers may further pass it on to the learners. We'll do this in a day or 2.
Okay.
In consultation with Dr. S.K. Prasad and Hemlata ji. So that we don't give anything wrong to you. Dr. Rahul Mishra, sir, I think we can wind up the meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shashank ji.
Ma'am, you permit and our RD sir permits, we will proceed further. Now, it was definitely a very fruitful session for regional center as well, students and the work centers. And we all thank to the faculties from the school. I now request our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Milind Patil sir, for official vote of thanks. Thank you. सर आप म्यूट हैं अभी.
धन्यवाद शशांक जी. आवाज आ रही है?
यस सर.
धन्यवाद मैडम और हमारे आदरणीय निदेशक और एसओसी के निदेशक और इस आभासी पटल पर जुड़े हुए सभी महानुभाव का मैं जो है आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ. और साथ ही जो छात्र भी इसमें जुड़े हुए हैं और मुझे लगता है उनकी समस्याओं का समाधान भी हो गया है. तो मैं सभी का जो है धन्यवाद करता हूँ और हमारे निदेशक महोदय के अनुरोध से जो है ये आज के मीटिंग जो मैं इसका समापन करती हूँ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Rahul Mishra. Thank you. Thank you, Manjeet ji. Ma'am, thanks to all of you.